What's love like around the world on Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is one of the most celebrated occasions of the year. But here's the thing, not everyone celebrates it the same way. In some places, women give chocolates to men. In others, people write anonymous love poems. And in a few countries, singles even get together to celebrate their independence. So, let's take a journey across Japan, South Korea, Denmark, Italy, Brazil, the Philippines, Ghana, China, France, South Africa, Finland, and Guatemala to uncover how different cultures express love and affection on this special day. Which country's tradition do you think is the most romantic? Let's find out. Philippines. Mass weddings. Imagine saying "I do" with hundreds of other couples at the same time. In the Philippines, mass weddings are a huge Valentine's Day tradition where hundreds of couples get married together for free. Why does this happen? To help low-income couples afford a wedding? To celebrate love as a community event? Would you ever get married in a mass wedding? Yes or no? Let's talk in the comments. Japan. The reverse Valentine's Day. What if I told you that in Japan, women are the ones giving chocolates on Valentine's Day? Unlike in many Western countries where men take the lead, Japanese women give chocolates to men on the 14th of February. But not all chocolates are equal. Giri choco, yilitu, obligation chocolate. Given to male colleagues, bosses, or even male friends. It's not romantic. Hanmei choco, benmin kanmei, true love chocolate. This is the special one, given to someone they genuinely love. Tomo choco, yomota, friendship chocolate. Given to female friends. But wait, the story doesn't end here. Japan also celebrates White Day on the 14th of March, when men return the favor by giving gifts to women, often white chocolates, jewelry, or even lingerie. Would you prefer this system? Comment below. South Korea. 12 Valentine's Days. If you thought one Valentine's Day was enough, think again. In South Korea, every 14th of the month is a romantic occasion. Here's a breakdown. The 14th of February, Valentine's Day. Women give chocolates to men. The 14th of March, White Day. Men return the favor with gifts. The 14th of April, Black Day. Singles eat black bean noodles together. May 14, Rose Day. The 14th of June, Kiss Day. The 14th of December, Hug Day. South Korea has made love an all-year event, making it one of the most romantic countries in the world. If you could add a new romantic day to the calendar, what would it be? Drop your ideas in the comments. Denmark. Love notes and white flowers. Denmark has one of the most poetic Valentine's Day traditions. Instead of roses, they exchange white flowers called snowdrops. Gækkebrev. Mysterious love letters. But here's the fun part. Danish men send anonymous love poems called gækkebrev to women. They only sign it with dots instead of their name. If the woman guesses correctly, she wins an Easter egg later in the year. If she gets it wrong, well, better luck next time. Would you rather receive a mysterious love note or a bouquet of flowers? Vote below, love note or flowers. Italy. Love locks and romantic traditions. Italy is the birthplace of romance and passion, so it's no surprise that Valentine's Day here is truly magical. Lover's bridge. Tradition. Couples write their names on a padlock, attach it to a bridge, and throw the key into the river, symbolizing eternal love. Romantic dinners and gifts. Restaurants prepare special Valentine's Day menus featuring aphrodisiac foods like oysters, strawberries, and chocolate. Rome, the most romantic city? Many believe Rome is the most romantic city in the world. But do you agree? Comment your favorite romantic destination. Brazil. Love, samba, and party. Brazil doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th of February. Instead, they have Dia dos Namorados, Lover's Day, on the 12th of June. Why? Because February is carnival season and love takes a backseat to partying. How they celebrate. Music and dance. Samba parties everywhere. Gift exchanges. Just like in other countries, couples exchange chocolate. Fireworks and festivals. Cities light up with fireworks and massive celebrations. Would you rather celebrate Valentine's Day with a candlelit dinner or a huge festival? Let me know below. France. The most romantic country? France often called the most romantic country in the world. But how do the French celebrate Valentine's Day? Traditional Valentine's Day activities. Unlike other countries, Valentine's Day in France is only for couples, no chocolates for friends or coworkers here. Many couples take romantic walks by the Seine River, have candlelit dinners, or exchange luxurious gifts like perfume and jewelry. The Loterie d'amour, the love lottery, banned. In the past, single men and women would shout at each other from windows until they paired up. If a man didn't like his match, he could leave her, and the women who were left would later burn pictures of the men. It got so intense that the French government eventually banned this practice. Do you think France is still the most romantic country? Let me know in the comments. South Africa, love confessions on your sleeve. In South Africa, Valentine's Day is all about bold love confessions, pinning your crush's name to your sleeve. Women literally pin the name of their crush onto their shirt sleeve for everyone to see. This comes from an old Roman festival called Lupercalia, where women would write the name of a man they admired and attach it to their clothing. Romantic festivals and celebrations. Many cities host street festivals where people dance, sing, and celebrate love. Couples exchange handwritten love letters, keeping the tradition of romantic poetry alive. Would you wear your crush's name on your sleeve, or is that way too bold? Let's talk in the comments. Finland, the Day of Friendship. Forget romance-only Valentine's Day in Finland. The 14th of February is all about friends. Ystävänpäivä, Friendship Day. Instead of romantic dates, people exchange cards and gifts with friends, colleagues, and even neighbors. In fact, most Finns don't consider it a romantic holiday at all. It's about appreciating all relationships. Anonymous friendship cards. It's common to send anonymous cards to friends, kind of like a secret Santa for Valentine's Day. In schools, kids exchange cute messages and candies, making it a fun and inclusive celebration. Would you prefer a romantic Valentine's Day or a friendship-themed one like Finland? Vote below. Guatemala, the Love Parade. In Guatemala, Valentine's Day is a full-on festival. El Día del Cariño, the Day of Affection. Unlike other countries, it's not just for couples, friends, and family celebrate too. The streets are filled with dancers, parades, and traditional music to celebrate all forms of love. La Huelga de Todos los Dolores, the Parade of All Sorrows. This is a massive street party where people wear colorful costumes and perform satirical songs about love, relationships, and even politics. It's a mix of fun, music, and cultural traditions that make Valentine's Day in Guatemala one of the most vibrant celebrations in the world. Would you love to experience a Valentine's Day parade like Guatemala's? Comment yes if you would. And that's it. Love is celebrated in so many different ways around the world. Whether it's giving chocolates in Japan, locking your love in Italy, or partying in Brazil, each culture has its own beautiful way of expressing affection. Now it's your turn. Which country's tradition did you love the most? Comment below. And before you go, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more amazing cultural videos. See you in the next adventure.